everyone. So we just came from the Backpackers Campground that was over that way across the street. We are headed the other direction across this little field. Got this really pretty church next to us. So that's pretty cool. But other than that, I think we have either going to be a 7.5 or a 9.5 mile day today, depending on how we're feeling when we get to the 7.5 mile point. So tune in and we'll see. You know it. Just completed our small climb of the day, or our first one anyways. But I saw these beautiful little blooming flowers on the side. Thought they're pretty gorgeous, right next to this cracked fallen tree.
Keep going up on it. That is feed into another tree.
Oh yeah.
Kind of just hanging out.
It's kind of cool. Well, you can definitely tell that spring is coming because the trees are starting to sprout here on the side. I imagine it'll only be a couple weeks until it'll be a fully green forest. Check out these cool plants. I wonder what they are. They're just in this spot. You don't see them anywhere else.
So behind me, that is Washington Monument. Apparently the first monument dedicated to our first president, George Washington. Constructed in the late 1800s, then reconstructed again in the late 1800s, and reconstructed again in the mid 1900s, and this time it stands. Really cool monument. For everyone that was worried that we weren't bringing a compass or a map in physical form instead of being on our phones, this is the trail. See, look at how well packed this path is. You see that little white mark on that tree up there missing its bark? Those are every 10 yards. You can't lose it. And I also had better cell phone service every night than I've had in my own backyard if I'm in my garage. I can't believe that one, to be honest with you, but yeah, that's it right there. White blaze. If you look further down there, there should be one, but you can't see it. Yeah. Can't screw it up.
So the AT backed up to this person's house here, and then we're headed this way over this nice overpass that goes over some interstate. I'm not sure which one. So we stopped here at the Pine Knob Shelter, which is one of the oldest shelters along the AT. We just had a little bit of lunch here before we move on with the rest of our day, but it's actually a pretty spacious shelter. It's kind of the inside for you. And then right over and around this way up there, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's a privy.
Somebody's tired of some stairs. She can do it. She can do it. Finally a little peace and quiet out here. A lot of downed trees for whatever reason.
It's been a really popular day on the trail because it's nice outside on a Saturday.
Right.
I think it's a Saturday.
Pretty sure it's a Saturday.
Right?
And there's some nice boulders. Really nice boulders. And a lot of downed trees.
Found this cool cliff, nice view. Hung out here for a couple minutes. I think we're gonna pass our original point and head onward to the next campsite, which is another 5.5 miles today. So we're feeling good.
Same view.
So I don't know if you can see our packs over there, but that's where the Appalachian Trail is. And so we were walking by and Clay happens to notice an ammo case over here. So I'm like, what in the world is an ammo case doing? So we come and look and we see this here ammo case. And lo and behold, it's a geocache. Brings me back to my scouting days. Morning, everyone. We're on day 4. I have an exorbitant amount of blisters on my feet, so we decided that we were going to catch a shuttle into town. So we called a guy named Roger, and he shuttled us here to this lovely Walmart where we got a couple supplies, and then we're gonna head to the Days Inn so I can like fix my feet and stuff before we head back out tomorrow. So we're in our first town. I think it's Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, which will be backtracking a little bit to Maryland and then crossing the border tomorrow. So we'll have had our first state done by tomorrow. So exciting.
Morning.
Morning, everyone. So it's day 5. We just got a shuttle back and we've been hiking a little bit, and guess what? We're in Pennsylvania. So we've officially completed our first state, which is really exciting, even if it's only not very big of a state, but it's okay. It's all right. One state down, 12 more to go, something like that.
We'll get back with you. And up. go.
Hey guys, so we are having lunch here at the Deer Lick shelters. There's actually two here, one right behind us.
I think they're the first shelters you hit once you hit Pennsylvania.
We're just having a little lunch, and we realized really over the past 2 days we haven't vlogged all too much, and we've experienced a lot, so we figured we'd take the time to tell you guys about it. I think the first person, which I mentioned a little bit 2 days ago, was a guy we met named Sugarfoot. He's also through hiking and doing a flip-flop as well. He was the one that took us out to dinner. He actually treated us to some delicious crab cakes.
In honor of us getting married. It was really nice. And he was talking about how he stumbled across a lighter that he found, and we so happened to drop it. So, trail magic for trail magic.
That worked out really well. So, of course, since my feet were blistering, as you guys saw, we hiked out and then stayed in a hotel one night.
In Waynesboro.
Up in Waynesboro. So you guys saw us, we were at Walmart. Basically from the Walmart to the Days Inn we were staying at was about 3.1 miles. We wanted to stop at McDonald's, which was on the way, so we decided we were just going to hike it. Since it was just plain road, it wasn't going to bother us.
Danny here's talking about as soon as we cross the road, oh, maybe someone will stop and pick us up. And I said, yeah, I think we stink too bad for that. And as soon as I said that, a Prius pulls up with Soggy and Fila in it.
Two trail angels.
Right, and gave us a ride to the McDonald's. They ate with us and gave us a ride to the hotel. And it was about 2 hours before check-in at the Days Inn. And he just so happened to let us check in a little bit early. So that was nice too.
Yeah, it was super great. So we actually got to hang out a lot of the day and really rest my feet because they're blistered up pretty badly, but I've got them all wrapped right now. So we're still trucking along. We've got about 3.6 miles until we're going to set up camp at the next shelter from here. But we're doing pretty good.
Yeah. And stopped here for lunch, and we came across another guy that's flip-flopping named Jedi, and he gave us some pretty sweet class of 2022 AT tattoos.
Little tattoos, so we'll have to put these on here at some point, but I thought they were pretty neat. So we've experienced a lot of really cool people so far. It's been a really pleasant experience. And
kept up with Sugarfoot for one day, then the other day when we stopped for lunch, ran into another guy that started in Georgia named Moose. And a guy that's section hiking with him, I didn't catch his name, but they were really nice guys. We stayed a night with them at the shelter, ran into Sugarfoot there as well.
So who knows, maybe we'll keep flip-flopping with them too, so we'll see, but stay tuned, guys. stop by this state park. I already don't remember the name of it, but they have this lovely little faucet here with some drinking water, so we filled up and we're about to head that way. We got about, what, a mile and a half?
Yeah,
Mile and a half left in the day, so we made it to camp. We are at the Tumbling Rocks shelter. We decided to camp at the group sites, which nobody is here, but it's actually a really nice little spot. You've got right over here a little spot where we can sit and a picnic table, and we are getting set up right back here. You can kind of see Clay. So yeah. All right, y'all, this is the best shelter privy we have seen to date. Not only this is nicely constructed, it's super clean inside. There's actually TP, air fresheners, and it doesn't stink. I don't know why my phone's not focusing. There it goes. And it doesn't stink. This is like best thing ever.
All right, we're all settled in for the night. Tomorrow we're going to be hiking into Fayetteville, which is about a 10-mile hike and a little bit of rain, and we'll give you guys an update in a couple of days.